Welcome back to AR Auto. Today we're talking about a vehicle that tried to break the mold and might be paying the price for it. I'm talking about the Hyundai Santa Cruz. Recent reports suggest this compact pickup, which always felt more like a crossover with a bed, might be heading for the chopping block. Now, while rumors of its demise are swirling, Hyundai is pushing back, saying the Santa Cruz project was anything but a failure. They're framing it as a valuable learning experience that will shape their future cars. Let's break down what really happened. When the Santa Cruz arrived, it was a real head-turner. It wasn't a traditional rugged body-on-frame truck. Instead, it was built on the same platform as the Tucson SUV. Hyundai wasn't trying to steal sales from Ford, F-150s, or even Toyota Tacomas. Their goal was to create a new category, a sport adventure vehicle. They targeted city dwellers who needed a bit of utility for weekend gear or a trip to the hardware store, but didn't want the harsh ride, poor fuel economy, or massive size of a conventional truck. On paper, it was a brilliant idea. Most truck owners don't tow heavy trailers or crawl over rocks. They commute, haul bikes, and move furniture. The Santa Cruz offered a comfortable, car-like ride, a modern interior, and a small, practical bed. With options like a punchy, turbocharged engine and all-wheel drive, it drove more like a sporty SUV than a workhorse. But here's the thing about the American truck market. It's deeply rooted in tradition and image. Buyers want their trucks to look tough and feel capable, even if they never push them to their limits. The Santa Cruz, with its smooth lines and crossover DNA, just didn't fit that real truck mold for many people. Sales told the story. The Santa Cruz found its fans for sure, but the numbers never really took off. Meanwhile, its main rival, the Ford Maverick, crushed it in the sales charts. The Maverick had a more traditional, boxy truck look, a super affordable hybrid option, and a lower starting price. The Santa Cruz was positioned as a more refined, slightly more expensive alternative, and it seems that wasn't what most buyers in this new segment were looking for. As the car industry races toward electric vehicles and streamlined production, niche models with low sales volumes become harder to justify. They're expensive to build, market, and support. So, from a business perspective, the rumors of the Santa Cruz's end make a lot of sense. But Hyundai's perspective is what's truly interesting here. They're not calling it a mistake. Instead, they see the Santa Cruz as a live experiment. It gave their engineers and designers priceless data on what customers want in a small utility vehicle. It showed them that while there's an appetite for compact trucks, things like price, brand perception, and clear marketing are absolutely critical. It taught them how to blend SUV comfort with truck utility and where the compromises start to lose people. These lessons are incredibly valuable, especially as Hyundai plans its electric future. Think about it. Future electric pickups and compact utility EVs will face the exact same challenges. They'll have to balance capability, range, and cost. The Santa Cruz was a real-world test run, providing insights that no market study could ever match. And, success isn't always measured in sales figures alone. Many iconic vehicles were not huge sellers, but paved the way for future breakthroughs. The Santa Cruz might not stick around, but its DNA will almost certainly appear in future Hyundai and Kia models, perhaps even as an EV. Hyundai has never been afraid to take risks. From its wild end performance cars to its futuristic Ioniq EVs, the Santa Cruz was another one of those bold moves. It wasn't meant to be a bestseller, it was meant to explore a new idea. If the Santa Cruz does get discontinued, it will probably fade away quietly. But we shouldn't forget its impact. It was Hyundai's bold attempt to challenge what a pickup truck could be in one of the world's most traditional markets. For those who bought one, it's a unique and capable vehicle. For the rest of us, it's a reminder that innovation is risky, and not every experiment succeeds. In the end, the Santa Cruz may not be remembered as a failed truck, but as a crucial stepping stone. It asked the question, what if a pickup didn't have to follow the old rules? Hyundai may be done building this specific answer, but the lessons it learned are just starting to shape what comes next. And in the long run, that's what progress is all about. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more stories from the automotive world.